Well, to discuss the possible effect of this might take on Nigeria's bilateral relations, I'm joined now by Global Affairs Analyst Paul Ejime. Thank you so much for joining us on News Now. The question on everyone's mind is, why is it so easy to ban Nigeria despite the low COVID-19 cases? Could you please give an answer to this?
Well, I wish, thank you for having me. I wish I knew the answer. I'm not... I don't work with the governments that have taken that decision. But I think they are reacting to, a way of trying to control the spread of COVID, and then this variant of omicron that they are calling it. But you can see that it has come with a lot of controversy. And then with the, you mentioned WHO, you mentioned UN Secretary General, and others concerned about what the effect it will have on not only bilateral but multilateral and global economy. Because once there shouldn't be inhibition to labor movements by the people. This is a global village, and then we're trying to break barriers to movement, and here we are trying to, institute or erect those barriers that will stop people from moving together. I think without sounding very, subscribing to conspiracy theories, I think it's a panicky move by those who are doing it, because there can be a way of doing that better. And again, where the point has been made, how many cases have you found in Nigeria? And why, for 2 years now, the one that originated from China, Chinese have not been banned from traveling. So why are you now suddenly coming up with this? But beyond that, I think individual countries should also make, keep their homes in order in terms of ramping up testing, and then observing all the health protocols that will curtail the spread of the disease.
Now, some experts have asked the federal government to reciprocate this gesture. But do we now have enough leverage as Nigerians to, at par, especially with other countries such as the US and China?
Well, that is the question, the leverage. If you are going to engage in diplomatic tit for tat or war, you first look at your what you have with which to fight, and then you also assess the strength of the enemy. But there's really no need for all this war. Nigeria and Great Britain, they have enjoyed very excellent relations, and I think they should build on that. If you know the number of students, Nigerian students who are studying in Britain, or not to talk about the number of people that BA, British Airways, carries from Britain from Nigeria, from all the airports to Britain in a day. This is trying to grow their own economy. So I think it can come back to hurt Britain if they do not take it. Be measured in the consideration and not just go on this knee-jerk reaction. And I think Nigeria, the two governments will have to talk together. They have to come together to talk. After all, when you talk about what is it called, medical tourism, where do Nigerians go? So all those, and when they go, what do? They don't spend naira there. They're spending foreign exchange. They're spending pounds. So I think they have to consider that not engage in precipitate action or just taking action for the sake of it, or populist to be seen that the ordinary people will say, our government is trying to protect us. So leave the politics out of this. Go with the science. Let everything be let it be science driven to make sure that you are not punishing people or trying to be discriminatory or bring what they call apartheid. In the 21st century, I think the two countries can work things work things out, and let Nigeria on its own trying to ramp up, increase testing, and then make sure that all the protocols are followed, and also be transparent in the way they manage the money allotted or budgeted for this pandemic. because that is part of the problem. And fill all the loopholes. There are reports about fake certificates or fake testing results. I think Nigeria will do well to plug all those loopholes to be seen, not just to announce, but to be seen to be taking concrete action to make sure that they are keeping COVID, no matter the variant, out of the country. When that is done, I think that will give a signal to the other countries that Nigeria is serious. Nigeria does not joke with it. And so there should be no need in this panicky or apartheid or discriminatory kind of banning or travel bans or whatever, or stopping people from moving. I think is the last thing that can be done in this century, where technology, everything has made it easy for people to move. And now we have to bring this very crude and barrier that people are trying now to erect. I don't think it's the best solution.
Analyst Paul Ejime, I'm really, really sorry to cut you short there, but it's this much we can take on the matter. Thank you so much for your contributions.